Hello, this is a Super Anime Tower review, and today we're taking a Super Anime Tower review of Samurai Kagura Volume 2 and Blood Seed Volume 3. And this is a Super Anime Tower review. So I went to pick up these two new books last month in March 2014. So I went to the bookstore. I went to pick up these two new books, Samurai Kagura Volume 2 and Blood Sea Volume 3, which was out in February 2014. So, first we're going to start off with Samurai Kagura Volume 2. So you have this Samurai Kagura 2 in the front, the side, and even, of course, in the back, which is kind of sexy. You know what I mean? So, Samurai Kagura 2. Wait a minute. There is the front cover, and then there's the other side. So, Samurai Kagura 2 is about when, after she was injured in the hospital. 2 was about. If I could just find one. After she was injured in the hospital by this girl with an eye patch, she was having this vision that she was, she was got killed by her. So she said this, it's not my fault. It's not all my fault. And she thinks about it. So she was, she was injured in the hospital after that Latin girl eye patch got killed. And then she was looking at her like she's gone all because of her. And she was very, very sad. After the, went to home and all of a sudden she stayed in the hospital. And then she started to run away and all that sudden. Until then, wait a minute. She's running. Also, she bumped into this guy. Told her to get. Told. Told. He told her to get the scroll from his office. So after she went to this school, she was opened the door and it was locked. So she decided to. Oh. And she was thinking about it. And then, after that, she decided there's a key in the hole. And then the door was open and said, "What?" She says, "I did it." Then the scroll was there, but she didn't realize that she was a copy ninja. She realized that he was a copy ninja. Then after that, she decided to use this scroll, and then she appeared, Hakura's son, and then she was having this, as a fake vision. So she was in the middle of the shrine and looking for the shrine right there. And after that, she appeared. She looks sexy. And she looks hot. Hakura was her name, and then she said this. Sorry, how do you know you? Yes, I am Hakura. Oh, Hakura-san. Then she doesn't know. After the battle starts going down, and then she was, got killed. She realized that it was her cloned experiment and whatsoever. After that, she's defeated by her. After she was in the battle between Hakura, and so was the girl with the ponytail, I forgot her name. After the battles got swept, she was, after the battles, she decided to grab the scroll and use it. Like this. Ta-da! And she starts to smile like, what? There's nothing right to this. After the battle struck, and the battle goes on and on and on, she was said this, that you still have the room to improve. I said, huh? When do you did that? The glitch. And also she was, that she was starts to cry and she never said, "Everyone, I am sorry." And then the guy says they've been worried about her all day. It says after that, she decided to join with them. The most favorite parts about the Samurai Kagura Volume 2 is one of my favorite parts. My favorite part is this one is my favorite part. And also one of my favorite parts is this. My favorite part. Also, there's some of my favorite parts is this one. And also this one. When she got this evil look to battle her, if you know what I mean. And also, my favorite part is this. The cosplay ninja outfit. One of my favorite parts of all time. So, Samurai Kagura 2 is one of my favorite books of all time of the Volume 2. I really do enjoy this. So up next is Blood.2 Volume 3 by Dark Horses. So this is, the Blood.2 Volume 3 in the front, the side, and even, of course, the back. I am not going to read this intro. And also, the front cover, which is one of my favorites. So, Blood.2 is about when after she was been killed by this monster at school, so she decided to went back to the shrine, and she was nursed back from help. Then she realized she was being raked up by a dream. If I could just find it, she was having these visions of a dream. She had a dream that she has like the zombies after her, and she says no at once, and then she was raked up like this. Spoilers, and of course that she was being raped. She went back to sleep, and then she has this other dream that she was, about this. Dream about her friends, something, and she waked up and something went outside, and then there was a talking dog. A talking dog with all of it. Then she met, I forgot his name. Oh, it's not Saya. He said Saya. And then her friends, her classmates were killed by monsters. But they were not her classmates, that they were actors. And then after that talking, she appears of a spirit monster that wants to kill her. By slicing up and trying to kill her, the monster trying to kill her for all of it. And she killed the monsters with the head of the sword. What kind of gore is it? Fatality! So after the monsters were killed, she went to bed, and also after the monsters were killed, she went back to sleep. And then she woke up with this guy with the coffee, the guy who was, after a sip of it, she says, "It sounds delicious." Until then, picture black. Then she asked him about his plans to reveal Saya's secrets. So after that, she went there. The coffee shop was closed. Then she saw her nurse, and then she opened up and realized that she was not. And then she opened up pages like all of it was blaked. They were tested her skills. Everything was fake. the two twins were alive from a recovery because they were actors. And then she was very confused. I thought they were dead. And then just started to laugh and laughed. And then this guy showed up and says that they were all actors. They said, good, take care of Saya after all. You are pretty precious of goldens, of gooses. I said, what? It was like, okay, if I read this, they were like actors. But I saw this on Funimation like long ago. They were like pretending to become Saya's friends for actors. Then after all the talkings and the seriousness like that, then this shows up and then drinks the blood, and then she was Saya. Drink this. Blah, blah. Then it was blood. Then the monster disappeared. Then the monster came down and like that. Then they run for their lives for the monster. So these guys came here for these actors and tell them that. They show their faces for the first time. Then after she was clearly grabbed Saya, and then she was pulled and stared at her, and this guy shows up. I was like, what? In the manga version, you see these two girls were pushing down, the one girl pushed down and all the rest. And then she decided to eat her and grab her leg and tore. I'm going to show you that part in a moment. Then she tells her about the truth. Then there was cameras hitting all over the area, even the shrines. Now this is a type of like manga you should read, if you know what I mean. And then this guy showed up, and all of it. I mean all of it. Then her past was like, you know, she was trying to kill him and all the monsters that he created. And then she was captured by this guy, and realized that there was the same coffee guy, but the guy was working for the organization. And she got a surprise attack on her. After that, this is one of my favorite parts, when the monster and the dog trying to eat her. This is the favorites. Fatality! Much more blood and gore. After Saya is trying to attack the dog and save this blind actress woman for her life, if you know what I'm saying, and trying to kill this dog, and also destroyed her. Destroyed him. After she ran to the shrine, she was, said, help me, and this happens. This happens right here. It bits her neck. This is the most I liked about this book. And my favorite part, when he was turned into a wolf, which is kind of awesome. And also my favorite part about this book, after she was killed by him, if I could just find this part. This is my favorite part right here. Where's the one with the blender? Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts right here. After Sire came after him, he decided to, shoot her in the right eye. Which is one of my favorite parts right here. And also my favorite part, when I saw this movie a long time ago, with my friend's house, and I saw this movie, vol.2 movie, which is kind of like one of my favorite parts. So, if you really love vol.2 of Saya on vol.3 Volume 3 by Dark Horse, please just read it. So, if you really love these two new books of Senran Kagura and vol.3 Volume 3, just make a comment or subscribe to my channel of YouTube channel /Steven Johnson, and I'm signing out in peace. Oh, and one more thing. read books, and stay out of trouble. And peace.